we're entering the dungeon. Duties in this game. First time. You always get the cutscene first time through. You can change the settings to where it does not show up again after. I like the cutscenes for the intros. Shows you where you're going, what you're fighting. On my iron will. Sure. Okay, we've got a scholar in the party, so this is gonna be cake. Okay, so things to pay attention to in dungeons. The party. Always want to be nice to the party members, unless they are being jerks. For a lot of the low-level dungeons, usually EOS is going to be your healer if you get a scholar, but you want to be healing if you're a healer in the low-level dungeons and it's your first time through. Once you get more familiarized with how the game works, then I would recommend starting to DPS. Because I expect to die in here today, even though the scholar seems to know what they're doing. So, as I was saying, things to pay attention to. Always keep an eye on the party. Because if they start getting attacked as the tank... Okay, from a tank's perspective, you need to pay attention to the party because you don't know when someone is going to get too close or a mob is going to path near you, or when you've got someone that decides, hey, I'm gonna be the person that pulls. Don't be the person that pulls unless you're the tank. Your DPS, I don't care if you are bored with the pace of how the tank is pulling. Don't pull. It's just that is like MMO etiquette. You let the tank pull. Do your best not to run in front of the tank, because a lot of times tank's only got one taunt, and it's not an AoE taunt. And if you pull aggro from something, it's not as detrimental as it used to be, but it's still just annoying having to spend time freaking out that, oh crap, they pulled, what are we gonna do? But I need to focus on the tank, so manage your cooldowns. I should be using this more often. These early dungeons are just here to teach you. So, learn what you can from them. Every tank at low level has an AoE skill. Allows you to gain threat quickly. A group of creatures. See, don't do what that person just did. Do not pull if you're not the tank. Hunter, I'm very disappointed in you. Grab you. Just gonna pull all that stuff. I'm not gonna grab the Shade Seeker because that's gonna be an easy kill. Yes, I will grab the Shade Seeker. Nobody was gonna kill it. basically, your job as tank is that if anybody else is getting hit, either you're doing something wrong or it's raid wide. And usually it's raid wide, unless I can help it. Right, we're coming up on the first boss. Don't know which one of these we're supposed to hit, so I'm going to go for green first. In this duty, near the beginning, there is a, here. Go to this little empty room. There will be a note, and it tells you which one you're supposed to press. Go. Somebody else touch it, please. I'm gonna stay here. So, when you've got a boss like this, you don't spin it. This one is going to do a point-blank AoE, which I will stun. Like so. I'll do a frontal cone attack, I believe. Or he'll do another one. Run out. If you are a DPS, do not count on a stun coming. Always run out. You don't want to get hit by excess damage. Hey, I can actually read on that. I can't have more than one. That, yeah, I read on it. It's better than what I got. Recommended gear. Alright. So, being the person in front, almost guarantees that you're going to get aggro from everything. So as the tank, try to be in front of the party. You will come across people that do not want to, that will run ahead or feel that you're pulling slow. Just go at your own pace, really. And if people are pulling too much, you can let them know. Most players are okay with someone that it's their first time in the duty. So it's not like, oh well, just keep up. It's also good as the tank to look at your healer before you start. And if you're in a higher level duty, talking to them, saying, hey, what kind of pulls are you okay with? If you think that they're under-geared for the area. Because it's better to know what your healer's abilities are. And, you know, go a little bit slower than, you know, have a wipe that makes people get upset at wipes. I don't understand why. Alright, this is an area where somebody is probably going to pull. Something that I don't want them to. We are going to gather them up. Grab him. Pop a cooldown, we'll pop another cooldown. And hope that the healer starts healing me. Yep. Almost went down. See, I know this healer can handle it. I do not have the best gear, so I am taking a lot more damage than I probably should. Want the key? Okay. Don't pull. I am going to pull. Okay. You want to, as tank, never have anything standing behind you, especially as a paladin, because you can't block anything that comes, any damage that comes from behind you. So try to always have the mobs in front of you. You got a group, and you've got a bunch of AoE going off. You got to dance around and not get hit, because it's better to get hit by a melee attack than to get hit by a red attack, by a charged attack. We're opening the door. Come into slave quarters. Take out this guy. Grab the key. And we move on to the next area. Pika? Alright, the boss in here, he runs away a couple times, and then you, reach the final spot where you, yeah, where you meet the final boss. Captain Madison. He's kind of a pushover. So, this is the third technical boss fight in this area. So it's technically second boss, round 2. And you want to position yourself where this gate is. You want that behind you, so that when Captain reaches a certain point, he decides to run away again or call for help, the dogs are going to come out. They just want to take care of the dogs. There we go. Try to get aggro on all of them. Hopefully it can be done with 2 attacks. But Madison is going to run away like the coward that he is. About 20% life. Okay, yep, there he goes. Chest will spawn right around here. Thought. Oh, no chest. They get rid of that one? Well, nope. Yep, we do. From stop living up to your name. Now, if I were better geared, I would pull the next group as well. But I do not trust the DPS of this group. Nothing against them. Guess we've got 2 people that are also like me. They haven't unlocked the job yet, they only have the class. So Pika's doing very good. Come up to this guy. Now be careful in this section as well, because this boulder can line of sight you from the healer. So if you move up to the second group, make sure that the healer is not behind that and you've got line of sight to the healer. Otherwise, you could go down really quickly. You don't need to pull all the trash in the dungeon, and usually most people don't like if you try to pull all the trash, because it makes it considerably slower in the low-level dungeons. Now we're coming up on the boss. This is the final boss area. There will be a quick cutscene. And I will explain the mechanics of this last fight as well. But most people don't pay attention to the mechanics anymore because you can just burn down the boss so easily. So. So yeah, he runs away and then he gets murked by the actual final boss. If nobody's got any questions, okay. I will just burn. Maybe Crumb had questions. I'm used to people just saying like yes or no. So ideally, Crumb is doing the right thing. Pika's doing the right thing. Those unnatural ripples will have water popping up. And Crumb didn't do the right thing. Never mind. So the melee DPS did what they were supposed to do. If you don't quell the ripples, then an ad will pop up. The ads aren't particularly strong, but they were an issue early on. And you wanted to have everybody manning one of the spots to prevent them from popping up. So this guy is living up to his name, because he was standing right by it when that happened. We had more DPS. Got ads, make sure that you shield lob at them if you can. Get their attention so they don't go after the healer, because they will destroy the healer. Alright. That is the clear of the first duty in Final Fantasy XIV. Thank you for watching. I hope you found it informative. If you want to see more Final Fantasy XIV videos, please like, follow, and subscribe. The usual YouTube stuff. To catch me live, check out my Twitch, link in the description. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.